Tucker? Oh. Hey. What's up, girl? I got 20 questions for you. I hope you're ready. Mwah. Who the hell was that guy? What a weirdo. Anyway, hi, honey. Question number one. Who said I love you first and when? Well, it's pretty obvious it was me, seeing as I'm the more romantic type. And when was it? I don't know. I feel like it was like a month after we started dating. Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I say. Next question. What is one thing Matthew does that annoys Emily the most? Oh, boy. That's a tough one. Just kidding. It's an easy one, actually, because what don't I do that annoys Emily the most? On a real note, kind of kidding. I don't know, probably leaving my stuff everywhere, not doing the dishes. But I'm getting better. You're whipping me up to be the good boy that I ought to be for my sweet little angel. So, yeah, I'd say that. Probably leaving shit all over the house. So, number 12. What does Matthew find the most attractive about Emily? Do you really want me to answer that? Well, I'll give you the family-friendly version. Just as honest, because I do like her face. I'm a big face guy, and she's just got that, like, really when we first started dating, like, really cute face, which I love. I could just, like, squeeze those little cheeks. But now as she's growing older, it's just, like, more and more beautiful. And she's really turning into just, like, a beautiful woman. And I love that. Mainly her eyes when it comes to the face. But what I really love is that cute little ass you got. I always just want to smack it every time I just walk on by. So that's the TMI version. Sorry, Mom. I know you probably didn't want to hear that, but it's the truth. I love all parts of your daughter, though. So all the same. Quattro, when and where was your first kiss? We both know that, like it's just happened yesterday, is how ingrained that memory is in our minds. But that was in the back of a car. I forget whose car, but it was the first day we met. We were driving downtown, I think that's where we were going. Maybe to the casino or something like that. But yeah, I don't even know you. I probably didn't even remember your name at that point. All I know is that we were making out. So, great memory. Number 5. What is your most memorable trip together? We've taken lots of trips over the years. But the one that stands out the most, I know definitely for you, was our Florida trip, specifically Miami, because we rented a scooter and you were basically just screaming the whole time because you were so afraid we were going to die. And we almost did die, but thankfully we didn't because we're here now and we're getting married. So, number 6, what's the most romantic thing I've ever done for Emily? Besides getting on one knee and proposing in front of a gorgeous waterfall, I think it was back in your college days. This actually could have been you who did this, so, I'm sure you'll let me and everybody know if I'm wrong here, but it was like Valentine's Day or a anniversary or something, but one of us, I think it was me, left a bunch of flower petals coming into the apartment, like all the way through the living room, up the stairs, into the bedroom, but halfway in between there was like a cute little love note and stuff like that. So again, I think it was me, but it could have been you. Other than that, I've wrote you plenty of like little love notes and stuff like that, like here and there. So yeah. 7. What does Emily want to name her first child, boy or girl? The boy would be Leviticus, and the girl you want to name Chantel. And no matter what she says, guys, she's lying to you because she tells me that literally all the time. Or LaQuandre, that's another. That could go both ways though, boy or girl. So, what is Emily's go-to dance move? She's got a couple. Um, she likes to shake her butt, but it's really not shaking her butt. It's more of just like this, like, like everything shakes except for her butt. We got to work on that, honey. But she also does like a lot of like these too. And then when she's like really feeling herself, like especially in the car, she does like a one of those. So she's got a handful of them. So probably one of those three. What's my favorite color Emily wears? Now it's like I like all colors. Back in the day, she used to have this pair of purple yoga pants that I freaking loved. They were just awesome. Great shade of purple. They looked great on you. They really hugged your, well, never mind. But nowadays, I'd say I really like a nice white, like a pure white. And maybe that's because I'm just amped up for our wedding. But yeah, I'd say one of those two. Who is Matthew's favorite family member of Emily's? Oh man, there's a lot of good ones to choose from. I definitely stick in your immediate family though. See, it's really tough. Like, I love your mom, obviously. Hi, mom. I really do, and your grandma, your mom's mom, Grandma Taylor, she's awesome, but I think we would all agree that it would probably be your dad, for sure, just because we're like so similar. We have like the same thoughts and everything, so we're basically twins, but yeah. What Disney princess does Emily remind Matthew of? Easy, Sleeping Beauty. Because you are beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, but you're just always flipping sleeping. It's just like, it's crazy how much you sleep. I mean, you have days and stretches where you just don't sleep at all, which is super unhealthy. But given your work schedule and everything, yeah, definitely Sleeping Beauty. This is a good one. What part of marriage is Emily most excited about? Definitely, I think buying a house. She's really excited for that, mainly because she wants to give Tucker a yard. Children, definitely. Yeah, I'd say definitely those two things. House, children, for sure. Next question. When did Matthew realize Emily was the one? Well, number one, when I saw your mother, because I knew you'd age well, and you also had like this really like cute baby face growing up. I don't know, something about that. I was like, she's just so dang cute. But probably like seeing like what you did like for a living, like being a nurse and stuff. Like, I just knew you had a heart of gold, and I was like, if I mess this up, it's gonna be a huge mistake. And I did make that mistake, but it all worked out in the end, so we don't have to talk about that. But yeah, just your heart of gold, babe. I love it. So, Emily's favorite dessert, anything chocolate. Definitely chocolate. She loves that. Like specific, like she likes candy bars. She likes to snack on those. I'd say like the Reese's, not the Reese's cups, but the little like Reese's Easter eggs. She loves those. And what else? I'd say cheesecake. She's a huge fan of cheesecake. Absolutely loves it. Kind of related, what is Emily's favorite food? She loves a good steak. She loves any like meat that I cook when I cook. We haven't cooked lately, but yeah, I think she likes my cooking a lot. But yeah, I'd say like any kind of like beef or meat or something like that. Like she'll usually get that. She loves a good salad. You can't forget that. But I don't know. I'd say like a nice steak maybe. So I don't know. That was a tough one actually. Like I never really like paid attention to that. So. What is one way that's guaranteed to make Emily laugh? This is a fun one. Just a booty shake. I mean, I make her laugh a lot of things, but like if I want to guarantee to make her laugh, I whip out the booty shake. And I'm good at the booty shake, okay? It goes disrespected around this house, okay? And totally underrated. My booty shakes are not to be messed with because they are A++ booty shakes. And you know it. I'm not gonna do it, even though I know everybody wants me to. I'm not gonna show you guys. It's reserved for my future wife only. But yeah, like if I gotta make her laugh, it's definitely a good booty shake. One thing Emily finds most attractive about Matthew. That's actually kind of a tough one. I don't know what she finds most attractive about me, to be honest. Sense of humor. Like I always make her laugh. I'm always her shoulder to cry on. I know that. I give good advice when we're not arguing, but yeah, I don't know, maybe my face when I get all dolled up and stuff. Yeah, I'd say maybe that. So I'd love to hear what I'm sure I'll find out like when we do our vows and stuff, but yeah, maybe it's just my beautiful face. So, what's our favorite thing to do together? Well, I'd say like the most fun we really have together and like the best times when we're camping. When we're camping is like a really awesome time. Anytime we go, we always have an awesome kick-ass time. I'd say like, yeah, something like that. Hiking, when we go together, usually I'm like, I don't want to hike because I'm just so damn tired. Coming from the guy that doesn't work 6 jobs like you, honey. Love you. But yeah, I'd say like hiking, camping, and then going on walks with Tucker. Like when you drag me out of the house, even when I don't want to go, we always have a good time doing that. So, and the last question: how does Emily like her eggs cooked? This should be a simple question, but I feel like a lot of people don't know that about her significant other. She definitely likes a good scramble, for sure. Kind of hard, a little bit runny. But not like super runny. It's got to be like just the right scramble. And then over medium. Like if she wants like anything specialty, it's got to be an over medium egg. Usually with like some rye bread or really gluten-free bread. But yeah, totally. Got to know how your lady likes her eggs cooked. And girls, if your guy doesn't know that, shame on him, okay? That's a true test of love right there. All right, now I think it's time to get rid of the crazy hair. Be serious for a second. Maybe make it even more crazy, who knows? No, honey, I love you more than anything. You are the rock in my life, and you are the most important person in my life. And there is no other person or thing that that when I have with me makes me feel like everything is going to be okay. There's been so many times in my life where I have felt hopeless and just lost, and like everything is going downhill or just isn't gonna work out. And just your mere presence is totally enough for me to just calm. Just calm. And I need that more than anything, because you know how freaking mental I could be sometimes. But yeah, you're like my number one, and you will always be my number one. And I will always strive to do the best for you and make things work out for you, and try to make things a little less chaotic for you. Yeah, with like every fiber of my being. I will promise you that I will do that. And I don't know, I pray that we get to live just the longest life together possible, because a life without you is not a life worth living. So I don't know. I'm gonna get too into my feels here, but I want to let you know that I love you. I love you with every single bone in my body. And yeah, I love all you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. Uh, show my girl a good time. And we hope to see you guys soon. We'll definitely see you at the wedding. But yeah, love you guys. Peace. One last thing. He loves you too. Wow.